We are at the sprawling campus of Chitkara University, and we have with us today none other than a social media strategist from Luxembourg, Mr. Manuel De Vits. Hello Manuel, welcome to Chitkara University.
Nice to meet you, Samir.
It is a pleasure. We had a great time watching your sessions with our students and our faculty. So how has been your experience doing two sessions, one with the students, one with the faculty, and most importantly, your first visit to India?
I must say I'm impressed. You know, in Europe sometimes we see that India like a less developed country. And this university showed me completely the opposite. I'm impressed by the nature inside the campus. I'm impressed by the building, the area where we had the session. And for me, the two sessions were kind of a little bit different.
Yeah.
One of the sessions was with the students. The room was packed with the students, and I could see in the eyes that I was bringing some impact in this.
We could see the excitement. They're just flocking around you.
Yeah, the fact that they react really well. They ask good questions, and it's not always the case. I was also seeing that I was bringing something new to them.
Right.
And this is also really important for me. The second session with the teacher, with the staff, with the HR team was another kind of session. I really also appreciate because it was a more mature audience.
Yeah.
That more mature audience, it's much more complicated to move on this, but it was also really great. And I must say,
it was
overall one thing and one word is like impressed. I must just say I must be grateful for the invitation. Very nice experience.
It is our honor. Now coming back to your professional journey and your your role as a social media strategist, playing in Europe, in Dubai, and all over. You have over 20,000 followers all over the world on LinkedIn. What do you think are the three important areas the students of the university at this stage of their life can seriously look upon on social media?
First, evacuate the fear of starting. This is the most important.
That's one.
If you never start, you will never go.
Yeah.
Second, I will say invest timing.
Yeah.
Not invest timing in doing stuff, invest timing on optimizing something. Whatever is your LinkedIn profile or another social media, invest time in it. Nothing works if you don't invest time.
Right.
And the third one, I will say, try to liberate yourself from this ego. Like only do the stuff to get numbers.
Right.
Try to do meaningful stuff to get, a pleasure, not just a number, a pleasure of doing stuff.
Yeah, so there has to be a purpose.
A purpose, yes.
Right.
And the purpose is not what most of the people, a number of followers, number of connections, a number of deals. The purpose is to get something that it's aligned with your wish, your desire. And sometimes, most of the time, the people who succeed the most on social media, it's not the people looking for the numbers and grow their ego.
So they got to have a goal, the dedication and the execution.
Yes.
That's what one of the key takeaways in your talk.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you think that a personal image branding or personal building up of your image on LinkedIn, especially if I talk about LinkedIn on social media, helps to the grandeur vision of the brand, as Chitkara as a brand, and it benefits the brand?
Well,
like how do you see?
Company brand is one thing. Personal brand is another thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
how are they interconnected?
Yeah. Sometimes, if you're part of Chitkara University, and you are building your personal brand, automatically Chitkara University will benefit from it. Now, if you don't build your brand and you only brand Chitkara University, you're just maybe a marketing agent or marketing agency.
It has to be a balance.
You have to be balanced. But the good thing of branding yourself and the Chitkara University is that you are building your future also. Your personal future. One day you will not be a student of Chitkara. Maybe one day you're not working for Chitkara, but your personal brand will still be there.
And it's all interconnected.
And it's always
so you take pride in your brand, the way you work for.
Yeah.
and you contribute to its, escalating, its building it up rather. I
Non-stop.
wouldn't use escalating, but building it up.
Non-stop.
Non-stop, yeah. Now, what are the three do nots, not to do these things on
not-
LinkedIn?
That's a really question, because that's a really difficult question, because
There is no secret to
there is no secret. There is no secret, there is no magic trick. And sometimes, even if you do something bad,
Yeah.
it can work.
Right.
I will say, instead of, one of the big concern, it's this idea that there is, this concept of overnight success.
Yeah.
More than anywhere, the LinkedIn or the social media have this concept, overnight success, because we see gurus, we see fake stuff, fake engagement and stuff like that. I will say you need to be really down to earth.
Right.
You don't build a profile, you don't build a personality, you don't build a brand
Right.
in a short amount of time.
Right.
It's a long
It's an organic process. It takes
It's an
time.
organic process. It takes time, and if you want to do it like good for long term, there is no shortcut.
There is no shortcut.
No.
Yeah. Our, especially our business management, digital marketing students,
Yeah.
they were very, very curious to know how does this LinkedIn algorithm works. That's something very much I'm also interested to understand.
Yeah. Well, one thing you need to understand: the algorithm change many times.
Oh, it doesn't stay steady.
It doesn't stay steady. Like any, I will say the good word. The famous word is AI. An algorithm is kind of an AI adapting, and social media are starting to want this.
Yeah.
It is very difficult to know exactly how it works. Actually, LinkedIn algorithm is one of the best of social media, because they constantly adapt, constantly change to not get this routine. But I will say, if you want to make the algorithm your friend,
Yeah.
you need to do on the platform what LinkedIn wants.
So what exactly it wants?
They want people to stay on the platform.
How?
They want people to communicate on the platform, to
As in
exchange.
as in comment,
It
like.
can be comment, it can be message, it can be likes, but basically they want people to communicate.
So they want then engagement should continue.
Engagement should continue.
And you spend more time on the platform.
and spend
meaningful
more time. You need to understand also that the purpose of any social media, LinkedIn also, is that you see the commercial.
Yeah.
You see the ads of people paying for putting ads.
Yeah.
So the way to do it, make the people stay.
You mentioned about, that's wonderful. You mentioned about the authority posts, and
Yeah.
you give a differentiator between normal post and authority post.
Yeah.
Correct?
Comment, visual post
Yeah.
and authority
and
post.
authority
Yeah,
post.
yeah.
Now, can you differentiate in a simple language what exactly are both
I
of them?
will tell. Okay. Visual posts are more posts like about the company, where there is a caption,
Yeah.
but usually there is a photo with the logo, and you speak about the company or about your brand,
Or that
like for
event
example,
or what.
that events and something like that. An authority post is when you share your view on the topic, on the
Independent
one
views.
expense, independent view, your view, and this automatically people will make this content align with the company you work for or the university. But you are building your authority as someone
As an
who have-
author, as an author
as
to
an
them.
author,
Yeah.
like writing something
Yeah.
knowledgeable
Which is original to you.
with its
And
original
it's your
to
own
you,
thought.
and it's your
you
own,
know, yeah,
yes.
own original
Yeah.
thought.
So those are the kind of two.
Yeah.
Which one works the best at the moment on the platform? Authority content.
Or it works the best.
Yeah.
So I think that's
the moment.
something very beautiful.
Yeah.
How do you find our campus view and everything?
Living in Dubai, living in Luxembourg and Dubai, but spending a lot of time in Dubai for professional reason.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the campus with the green.
Yeah,
It
it is.
reminds me some back home stuff where
Super
it's very green.
Everywhere super green.
Super green.
Yeah.
I remember, where in Dubai it's more kind of dry.
Yeah.
And I think that also for the student, it's a very nice environment to have those green environment, to have those, everything is well set up, the green environment. Nice weather, nice
Yes.
luminosity at this time.
Yes.
So really appreciate
It's
it.
a good time of the evening also, and the weather is
Yeah.
turning out. We're heading for winters.
Yeah.
One of the question I had was that you said time is money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how does one monetize a platform like LinkedIn? For example, we see your profile and
Yeah.
the kind of, the way you have beautifully used it to your commercial advantage,
Yeah.
right? And now you're one of the top 20 digital media influencers or
In
the strategists in, I would say,
Luxembourg, yeah.
Luxembourg,
Yeah.
which is something very commendable. So how does one monetize LinkedIn?
Monetizing LinkedIn is not the things of one thing to do or not to do.
Yeah,
Monetizing LinkedIn, it's also a question of communication.
right.
And it's also a skill to be able to identify from
Yeah.
a message or from a profile
Right.
who can pay you
Yeah.
or who can be your customer or who can be like a customer for someone
Yeah.
that you can refer and get a commission,
Right.
or for example. It's not that easy. A lot of people are using LinkedIn just to sell.
Right.
I'm using different.
So you are giving a different example that you first build your organic image.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, followers will give you a better return
Yeah.
rather than your connections.
Yeah.
And then let's say if you're a public speaker and you get 5-10 assignments in a period of 2 months or 3
Yeah, yeah.
months, and you have the ROI.
Then the ROI doesn't come because usually public speaking, it's not a lot, unless you are known,
Unless
it's
you're
not
known.
paid.
Yeah.
But the number of people seeing, because you're going to promote it,
Yeah.
are going to make you seen by people who are ready to pay you.
Right.
That's how at one moment your public speaking that you did free
Yeah.
will bring you paid public speaking. The same with customers.
Yeah.
Like for example, for my digital marketing agency, well, if I put some content, I know that the content, nobody is going to contact me and say, hey, I want to buy you.
Yeah.
If I put some authority content, maybe someone is going to say, I want to learn a little bit more.
Something which is genuine to you
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you have
yeah.
created it.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you still need to meet people.
Yeah.
You still need to create this
So
curiosity. Physically or
meeting.
online. We are global. I
Yeah.
mean, now it's global. So sometimes you meet people on video. It is a urban legend that you can close deal on messaging.
Right.
It doesn't exist really.
Right.
The thing to make people and monetize is like build a relation with someone.
So it's basically comes down to networking,
Networking.
genuine relationships you build,
Yeah.
not immediately going for a sale,
Not in here.
know, having that intent to help, offer what you do
Yeah.
and be very clear on it.
And then not spending time on reaching out to people who don't need you.
Right. That clarity has to be there.
Yeah.
And that focus also has to be
Yeah.
there. What is your goal?
Yeah. Because time is money.
Time is money. that's a very good one. Now the last piece over this wonderful evening walk at our campus is that what are the 3 do's that people should do on LinkedIn?
The 3 do's, I will say, I mentioned, invest your time on it. Definitely. Yes. Start. So many people, and I saw today when I asked, raise your hand, who has a LinkedIn profile, there were still people who know LinkedIn profile, and they are in marketing, and they are in entrepreneurship and stuff like that. Start.
Yeah. Start using the platform.
Yeah, start using the platform. Make mistakes. At this time when you start, it's not important.
Yeah.
Nothing is bad. Nothing will be bad. So this is the most important. Don't be scared. And I will say, and a lot of people say, yeah, you need to put a lot of content. Don't put a lot of content. Share your life.
Yeah.
Share the things that is important for you. Take pleasure on sharing this.
Right.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take pleasure. So
Yeah.
those 3 things. One, be starting.
Right.
Like, don't hesitate to start. Don't
Yeah.
hesitate to get into it.
Right.
Second, I will say have a goal, Don't jump into a platform just for the pleasure of jumping in a platform. Have a goal.
Right.
A clear goal.
Yeah.
And the third, as I mentioned, just interact with people.
That is more important.
Create this game of interacting.
Right.
If you have a content, if you're not a content writer, not a lot of people are really good content writer.
So you can use the platform.
Use the platform, make you seen by other people, comment on the
Yeah.
and when you have something to share,
Yeah.
it's personal, share. People want to know who you are.
Yeah.
People want to know your struggle. People want to know about your success.
Right.
People want to know about your failure.
Yeah.
That's what interesting people. It's a human nature.
Right.
And if you analyze all the social media, it's only about this.
So what you do in a personal life while you interact professionally, you can smartly do that while you are on social media platform.
Yeah.
Like the example you gave, no? You said if somebody asks you what do you do, you say my story is very long.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it will take time. I don't know how much time you have.
Yeah.
But this is the three
In
things.
short, this is what I do. Like you desescalate
Yeah.
the fact that it's going to be time. I mean, some people have a long career.
Yeah.
You and me, we have a
Yeah.
long career. So when people, it's always confusing when people
Yeah.
say, "What do you do?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing and where you come from. I mean, what is your? It's take long time. So to desescalate and make the people get interested, you just say, "Look, I don't know. Maybe you don't have 8 hours or 4 hours, because I have a really long story, a long career.
That's a good way.
But in short, I do this. You got this.
I think you
attention
get the attention and the
Yes.
interest in a genuine way.
in a genuine way. Yeah.
Well, we can go on and on, a lot to discuss. As you continue the discussion, it's getting more wonderful.
Yeah. We can spend 8 hours talking
we can
about
spend,
this.
we can
Yeah.
do multiple sessions of
Yeah.
on this discussion and this very intriguing topic and very important topic. It has been truly wonderful to talk to Manuel De Vits, who straight away came from Luxembourg to Chandigarh to Chitkara University, and over this evening walk at the sprawling campus, we completed our conversation on this beautiful topic of how to handle and manage social media. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
It is our pleasure. Thank
My
you.
pleasure also. Thank you. And thank you for your team.
It is our pleasure to host you, and we look forward to host you next time also.
I'm looking forward to come back.
Thank you.
Thank you.